What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Vikings. Season 4, episode 13. Come on, Nick, get with it.
Sorry.
Just a couple quick announcements before we kind of talk about last episode and jump into our thoughts about what's coming up. We have a little mini unboxing and a couple shout-outs to send. We'll do that at the end of the video. Stick around for that.
Which, why aren't you staying till the end of the video?
Exactly. And then another... we get a lot of comments about this, and it needs to be said. We're not watching the extended versions. We don't have access to them. They're not being watched. You guys could stop mentioning them. I know it sucks we don't get the extended versions.
It does.
But it's what we're dealt with. It's what we're using. It's how we're watching the show. It's just, you know, I know you guys want us to watch it, but we don't have access to them. So we're not watching it. So you could kind of just stop mentioning it because...
It's pointless.
Yeah, we're already so far into this show. We're not...
Maybe maybe one day, like, off camera, we'll watch it on our own, but...
We don't have access to it.
We don't have them, so...
So yeah, we're not going to be watching those. It sucks being in the U.S., watching on Amazon. It's how we're doing it. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. This one's called Two Journeys, which, right off the bat, I'm just going to assume Ragnar's journey and Bjorn's journey. The two journeys that we're aware of. It could be...
I'm hoping that they made it alive.
Yeah, I mean... Look, I said it about 15 times at the end of last episode. There is no way in hell, one, Ragnar's dying like that, and two, that Ivar's dead after just a few episodes of seeing him as an older, grown-up version of Ivar. He is way too intriguing, way too valuable of a character, I feel like, for him just to kind of just... You know,
float off into nothing.
Exactly.
Or sink into nothing.
And they've given us a few legit, like, fake deaths between Ragnar and Rollo and a few others. It's just like, okay, I see what you're doing here. I see what you're doing here, Vikings. You're not going to trick me this time.
Steven's like, if I haven't seen a body...
Well, at this point, it's like, the only way I'm going to believe that Ivar is dead is if he's face down in the water. We're floating up to, like... the beach or something. Like,
well, not necessarily, because Bjorn, when he was like, he had his eyes open, he was just laying there.
Yeah, he looked pretty legit.
Is he fucking dead?
And he had arrows in him.
Yeah, like, bitch, what?
Yeah, I mean,
then he was not dead, and then he was like, fine.
Right.
And it was like, oh.
We've gotten some legit fake deaths. So until he's like gone,
yeah,
I'm not buying that Ivar is dead.
Gotcha.
This dude is. Like, I am super intrigued by him. He better not fucking be dead. Because I am super intrigued. I think he is super awesome. And
I don't know if awesome...
Like, as a character.
...is the word here that I'm thinking of.
As a character, he's very, like, he's creepy and scary as hell.
Yes.
Like, he gives off really, really nasty vibes. But...
I like killing.
At the same time, he is a very interesting character. And, you know, a lot of it obviously probably has to do with how he was raised and the situations with him and his mom. And
like him and his mama.
And Floki, who is basically in charge of, hey, you're going to learn how to be a Viking from Floki. I love that shirt, by the way. So awesome.
It's so soft.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes Floki was on my shit list, but this shirt is still so soft.
So good. And then, like, a really interesting moment between Lagertha and Aslug where... Like, Lagertha came up to her, is like, I'm never going to forgive you for basically ruining my life and breaking up my family and taking my home.
With blood right in her fucking face.
Which I thought was kind of interesting because it looks like their town's flourishing. It looks like it's doing really good. It's like became like the top trading post and like there's just trade and people all over the place like interacting. Like maybe that's not what Lagertha's vision of what she wanted it to become. But I mean, it's flourishing as a location and a place with all the trade and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's very interesting. I would love to see those two fight. I think that'd be super dope. I mean, Aslug and her visions.
Gonna kick her fucking ass.
I mean,
Aslug doesn't know how to fucking fight, yo.
Yeah, I still...
Like, her grandparents or her dad may have been fighters, but that doesn't make her one.
Yeah, I mean, her visions and all that stuff are pretty insane. Just the fact that she was able to be like, there's gonna be a storm. You're gonna drown. And that's basically what happened, minus the drowning part, because, again, I don't think he's dead. I don't think Ivar is gone. But... I mean, she called it, she predicted it, she nailed it, so whatever's going on in her head is just, I mean, it's It's insane. It's always I'm always so intrigued. And she had a really interesting moment with Ragnar. He continues to like mend relationships, and he had that moment with Aslug, which was a pretty touching moment. Like I felt like something that she really needed to hear because she got very emotional.
Yeah, basically, even though we didn't work out, thank you for not turning my children against me.
And she specifically was like, "Why are you telling me this now?" And he's like, "Because it needs to be said." So like.
So that you don't go through life thinking that I fucking hated your guts.
Yeah, Ragnar is in a really interesting place right now, and I'm not digging it. I don't like it. The time jump is... the time jump is really kind of like... He went from being like this drug addict, losing a fight to Rollo again, who we haven't seen in a few episodes now, to now becoming this guy who no one gives a fuck about because he ditched out on everyone. He lied about the settlement in Wessex, and he's just, he's just a dude who no one loves anymore. And it's like
spit on him and all kinds of shit.
It's like it's season 2 Ragnar would not take that.
No, you'd be like, what the fuck?
But like, it's really like as someone who loves the character so much, I'm really like I'm kind of bummed out that he's turned into this.
Yeah.
Because like I thought the drug addiction thing was a downer. Like that sucked.
It's his fall from grace.
Yeah, and now that he's in this position, I even feel worse about it because he's just kind of getting laughed at and like no one cares. Even his sons are like, "Dad, can you stop just looking like a fool? Like we're still your sons. We still got to live here. Like, can you not?"
We still have to live here. That's the thing.
So yeah, that's all a little upsetting.
I mean, he kind of did it to himself, though.
I mean,
there's nobody else to really blame.
Of course, but regardless of whose fault it is, which it is Ragnar, like his actions resulted in where he is now. It's still sad to see as someone who Ragnar Lothbrok. I love the dude. He's my dude. He's one of my favorite characters. But I'm really interested to see where his journey goes. What happens from what we saw last episode? Who survived? Like, he had a boat full of old folks. How many of them survived that?
Honestly, I can't think of a single one.
Like,
so.
I mean, Ragnar tied up Ivar to the pole on the ship, and because he can't swim, obviously, and like that had to have been horrifying. So,
I don't know my ship
parts. Yeah, I'm just gonna say the pole.
Okay.
The pole and the ship, because I don't know ship. I don't know
my ship anatomy.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say all those old folks died, but Ragnar and Ivar survived, because again, I don't think they're going out like that. So, do you have any other thoughts before we jump into it?
I don't.
Let's go.
Wow.
Yeah. Where the fuck are they? I mean, Ragnar still needs to wake up. Wake up, Ragnar! The fuck? What?
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Stop doing that. Looks kind of like the beach that they, their first raid. One of, I mean.
Cannot see any of our boats.
Oh fuck, how are they gonna get home?
So, Father, what are we going to do?
Here we are in deep trouble. So what are you going to do about it?
I don't know yet.
Because all this is your fault. You made us sail here.
Where's your army of revenge now, Ragnar Lothbrok? At the bottom of the sea, feeding the fishes.
He didn't force you to do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, he bribed you.
Yeah, but that's not force.
There's still a choice in there.
With this, I can walk like a normal man. I'm not going to stand around all day watching you try to be normal. When you never will be. I am!
Damn, dude.
No, you're not. Once you realize that, that is when greatness will happen.
That's a good pep talk.
Now crawl.
He's pissed.
I mean, how strong is that going to make him? Like, mentally and physically.
here. Are you going to try and contact Uncle Rollo?
I'm sorry, but Bjorn is fucking dope. Sorry.
I mean, he is the son of Ragnar Lothbrok.
That's what I'm saying. He's fucking dope. He's like Ragnar in his prime.
I want to see what Rollo's up to. I'm very interested.
I can't even drive by the place. Come on, dude. Just leave me alone. Is that a smile?
He looks happy.
It's like something to do, or he's happy to see them.
Now we have to carry the cripple.
What up, dude?
Yeah, long time no see, homie.
We find Ragnar Lothbrok.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't want to apologize.
Please say he looks like a bitch.
What would be the point? Gods have spoken. This is my wife, Princess Gisela. Our children, William, Marcellus, Celsa.
Oh my god, cutest babies ever. Ooh. He's a sassy one.
I want to go here, to this sea. But I have to sail along your coastline to get there. In return for not attacking your villages and towns, like we should do. How long do you think you can keep us prisoners, traitor? We have 60 ships outside your ports, full of Vikings.
This is some bullshit right
I
now.
wouldn't have revealed that information. Just saying.
We can.
You think it's possible we might be able to steal a boat?
I didn't come here to go back. That is why we can no longer travel with our friends. It can only be you and me.
You mean an old man and a cripple?
Yes.
Interesting. Look how dope she is, just walking around. Fucking dopeness. Uh-oh, what is this bitch doing? Oh no. Somebody's gonna raid the town?
That was a lot of blood flying around.
Aslak isn't fit to be queen. What about Ragnar's sons? Born of a witch. They are still his sons.
The fact that she has a fucking owl.
Bjorn, Fitzok, and Ivar are all gone. IsBae and Secret remain. Are you going to kill them too?
What was that little smirk?
Damn, girl, what are you gonna do?
Damn.
Oh shit, dude. It didn't just mean, hey, you and me are just gonna go and leave them behind. We're gonna fucking kill them before we go.
What do you want, cripple?
Fucking savage. Damn, dude.
You don't have to kill me. You can have this.
He can't actually have that because he, yeah.
But my daddy told me, and I listened to him.
And he likes killing.
That was some skillful shit from him just now.
Fuck,
Those
dude, he
rolling
killed
attacks.
like, how many, 5, 6 people right now? Just...
This is an interesting place you've brought us to. I hope it's not the last place on Earth I see.
We totally believed in you. I thought the gods did also.
How could you ever think you can do business with Rollo?
We should have attacked his fleet. At least we could have fought and died like Vikings.
What may venir was come beyond.
How about y'all have some faith?
Do not disappoint us, Ironside.
I don't think he will.
Him and Uncle are gonna go settle this shit.
Like fucking men and dudes and shit.
Just by having a conversation.
We'll see.
Hey, what's up, dude?
He looks old.
He is old.
Ragnar has returned. I cannot ignore my duties just because one man has illegally entered my kingdom.
He's the history of his race. He's the face of the enemy we must always fight.
As long as he does not arrive at the head of 3,000 warriors, I refuse to be alarmed. He is, after all, just a man.
How do we know that we're going in the right direction, Father?
Shit.
I bet you wish you have never brought me along. And I bet you wish you would have killed me when I was born, just like you wanted to. Only when you talk. I thought your legs were a weakness, and you wouldn't survive. I was wrong. Your legs have given you a strength that even your brothers don't have. You're like a deaf man whose eyesight is sharper than anyone else. You are special. Not in spite of your legs, but because of them.
Come on, Ivar, that's gonna make you feel real good.
I think that's the first time you've ever admitted to being wrong.
It'll never happen again. So enjoy it.
I think this is gonna be really...
Not in spite of them, but because of them.
I think it's gonna be a really important trip for Ivar.
Will you give us safe passage along the Frankish coast so we may sail unmolested?
No.
Bitch.
I mean, why should he?
I know.
Only if you allow me to come with you.
Oh. Oh, is he missing the Viking shit? Motherfucker.
I mean, it's been a lot of years since he's done any Viking shit.
I'm just saying. Still pissed at you.
Come on, Ducky. If you want to know if the gods still favor you, then look around.
You give the gods too much credit.
Also, then you disagree with all of us, with the seal, with everyone.
What if I do?
I guess that is why you are who you are. I never thought of that before. You were just my famous father. I thought you must have got lucky because the gods chose you, but maybe that is not true.
I mean, just look at the crew you showed up with. They're all dead.
Viking.
You guys are alive.
You embraced our world and our god, and I have had your children, and they are not Viking. And if I thought they were Viking, I would kill them before killing myself.
Oh, dear.
Everything you say is true, but I cannot deny that part of myself which is still Viking. When you hear thunder, it's only thunder. But for me, it is still Thor beating his hammer.
That's not gonna sit well.
If you go away, this would probably be the end of us.
Oh, damn.
I mean...
How bad do you want to be a Viking?
I mean, how did he expect anything else
Right.
from that conversation with her?
Honestly, she'd be like, oh, yes, of course, go ahead.
Go on a boat with a bunch of people you betrayed.
Yeah, totally will end fine.
Ragnar Lothbrok.
Margrethe has invited you here because she loves both of you. You will have to decide amongst yourselves.
That's what this is all about?
I don't know, something bad's gonna happen, I feel like.
Is this all a setup of some sort?
Uh-oh.
I am really sorry.
Let us out!
What the fuck?
Protecting the boys.
Yeah, they're protecting them so they could go attack and...
Kill Oswald
Yeah.
and the... Oh wait, but that's not them.
That's
Bjorn.
Oh, and Rollo went with him.
Floki's not having this bullshit.
I mean, look at his pretty gold robe.
But Bjorn, look at Bjorn, he's like, What are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? You knew this was coming, Rollo, you motherfucker!
Yeah, like how could he be surprised about? Whoa, shit! I'm like, your wife wasn't gonna accept that, and they weren't just gonna let you just sail. Oh, this is like their way of like making him earn it or punishing him or something.
They got time to the bottom of the boat. Oh, no fucking way!
Holy shit! What the fuck?
Everybody's so calm.
Pull him up!
Oh, feet first too. Feet first too. Not even arms first.
They left him under there for a long fucking time. Shit. Oh man. Fuck, dude. He's fucking laughing about it. He like fucking misses this stuff. Is this Aslug's vision? Ducks are like, run!
I know. The geese.
Geese, the geese.
My fucking bitch right there, man. Get it, Lagatha.
She's taking her
Don't
place.
kill the innocents, but fucking kill that Aslug. I'm down. I'm totally down. Oh, bitch. Ooh, don't fuck with Lagatha. Yes.
Oh shit.
Basically, that look was, get the fuck up, what are you doing? Is that the equivalent of sliding across the hood of a car?
Oh shit.
Oh no, 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 baby, no.
We saw her in the vision. A lot of people are fucking dying. All this Viking on Viking crime. I mean, they're killing each other. It's all the same. They're all the same. All because friggin' Lagatha wants to take her friggin' seat back.
Oh, Jordan.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Look at her just standing back there like a fucking straight boss.
What are you gonna do?
I bet she's got some skills, I'm just saying.
I mean, you would hope so at this point.
Are they gonna fight?
These are my people.
She's preparing for something.
I don't know if you go to battle like that though, bitch. Do you?
That is a really nice sword though. Is she gonna go present it to her and just surrender? That's what it looked. That's what it looked like. She wasn't grabbing it, looking like she was going to fight.
Maybe.
Once we get inside, we will be separated. When I can, I will find you. I know what to do. I think you brought me here for a reason. No matter what they do to me, you have to act like a cripple. And then they won't feel threatened by you. Then what are they going to do to you?
What are they gonna do to him?
What is he gonna do?
Damn it!
Oh man, what the hell's he gonna do?
I don't know. What are they gonna do to him?
I want
bullshit right here.
I want to know what his plan is.
Ultimately, yeah.
What is... I mean, he doesn't do anything on accident. He doesn't do anything as just as like a spontaneous move. Like, everything that he's ever done in his life, for the most part, seems pretty well thought out. Like, why him and Ivar there?
Now. Yeah. I don't know.
And those were some really, really powerful moments between the two of them. Like, he was just uplifting Ivar in multiple moments, and
I know. He's like really expressing his feelings.
He's been doing that a lot since he's come back.
Yeah.
And I wonder if he knows something that we don't.
You're fucking dying, dude.
I mean, just the way that he talked to Floki, the way that he talked to, like, who else did he have conversations with in that episode? Lagatha, the way he like had that conversation with Aslug, like, that's the first thing that came to my mind. Is that, I mean, he even said it. He's like, I didn't come here planning to go back. Like,
I know, like, what?
He basically used that whole crew of people to get there. That's all he needed them there for, is to get there. Mm-hmm. Because he doesn't plan on going back. We could just kill all these dudes, like, and girls, because there were women there too. Like,
maybe he came to be with Queen Quentrith.
She's dead.
I know. He doesn't know that, though.
That's true. I mean, it goes back to the whole Magnus thing, I think it's more about Magnus than anything. We've seen the way he's acted with all of his kids. Like, if he truly believes that that's his son, I don't know why I don't know. I'm kind of speechless because I'm really not sure what to think.
Right. I don't know.
It's one of those moments where, yeah, I don't know.
He's speechless.
Like, did he go there to die? Did he go there to, like, start a life that he wanted all those years ago, like, with one of his kids? Like, that kid ain't gonna accept him unless Egbert, like, talked him up to the point that, like he'll accept him. But, like, I don't see any of these folks being like, oh, Ragnar's here, let's bring him in, let's have dinner, like, let's hang out,
let's sup together.
Yeah, like that. I don't see him getting a warm welcome when whether it's Egbert or Ayla, like, neither one of them. Well, I mean, I guess Egbert and him kind of bonded a little bit.
I feel like they had a thing, but then, like, I don't know, just the way Egbert talks about him now is just like, you know, not.
He didn't seem very impressed when he found out. Like, he wasn't concerned, excited, or anything. He was just like, I got other things to do. I can't worry about one person illegally showing up in my kingdom. So, like, but, like, Athelwolf is all about it. He's like, we need to go get this dude.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I thought you guys got, you know, you had, like, some kind of a bond.
Yeah, I mean, it's been many years. Who knows? I'm surprised that we still haven't seen, like, I'm surprised that we went back there and did not see Magnus.
Yet.
I for sure thought that we would see, like, I mean, like, the first time we went back there, I thought we would see him for sure.
Like, with Egbert.
Yeah. But that obviously didn't happen. We saw Athelwolf and we saw Judith, and yeah, this is all very interesting. I really couldn't imagine that he went back for any kind of revenge. I don't see that being the reason.
I feel like he's just, like, you know, tying up loose ends before he's, like, pieces out.
Yeah, maybe it could be an Athelstan type of, like, connection somewhere. I don't know. Again, like, this show has done such a good job swerving with all this stuff, and like I said, I told you that fool wasn't dead. Those fake deaths, they get you every time.
They do.
Like, I feel like it should be a simple thing, and it might be a simple thing as it plays out. But, like, right now, because of the way that their storylines have, like, completely hit, like, turns out of nowhere, I'm a little twisted right now. I'm not sure what to expect.
Same.
Which I think is pretty awesome.
Yes.
That this show has done such a good job in terms of, like, building towards something and then hitting like a quick, like, oh, we're gonna make a quick left right here, go now. And then it's like, oh shit, that happened? Like, wow, okay, cool. So I'm always kind of anticipating something like that. And Lagertha's like, I'm going to take my home back. She raided the
She wants all the things.
But finally, like, at least when she realized that she had everything in control, she's like, stop. These are my people. Stop killing them. Which was kind of nice of her to do that.
But basically, like, okay, we've shown enough.
Right.
Now we need to go.
I mean, they killed a lot of people. But at the same time, Lagertha gets it. Like, she can't slaughter everyone.
Right.
And the way Aslug was walking out, like, all day, like, all dressed up, like, in the fancy robe, with the crown on, she was carrying the sword like she was going to give it to her. She wasn't carrying it like she was going to fight. Like,
or is she going to give it to somebody else to fight with Lagertha?
I don't know. I mean, they should fight. They should fight. Regardless of...
Lagertha needs to show her some jujitsu.
Whether Aslug has the ability or not to fight Lagertha, they should fight. Just out of, like, you know, just do it.
Is there mud involved?
No, I want her to slice her face off. Let's go.
Steven wants to see him wrestle.
No, I want to see a sword or axe fight. I want to see someone's face get sliced.
Not Lagertha's, though.
Not Lagertha's. We know whose. But kind of feel for her a little bit now. Like, after that conversation with Ragnar. Just maybe that much. Just maybe that much.
But Lagertha's not having this shit.
That whole... Yeah, no, for sure. That whole Rollo situation was kind of interesting, too. He's still just... He can't let go.
Through and through.
Yeah, he can't let go of that Viking part of his life. And
okay, but like...
He's obviously not happy. Because he wouldn't just bounce on his wife and kids like that.
Not necessarily not happy, but not fulfilled.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't look like he was living too rough of a life.
No.
That shit looked real cushy and real nice and comfy. Sitting on that big old throne, just chilling.
But now he's willing to just throw it all away just to go hunting with his buddies.
Yeah, and just the fact that they...
I mean, but they're not buddies, man.
No, they don't like...
They're not fucking buddies. We're not friends.
I mean...
You killed a lot of our people.
At the same time...
And they were your people, too.
At the same time, it's family.
But
like,
not, though. You're still on my shit list, Rollo. Sorry.
I'm just saying, like, I think maybe Bjorn, because he's the one who's in charge right now. Maybe Bjorn's like, that's my blood. Let's cut him some slack. He proved a point. I'm just saying, like, Ragnar forgave how many people after they betrayed him? Like, that's what they do. They forgive each other. Like, it's just part of their nature. Like,
the best dysfunctional family ever?
I mean, seriously. Like, they had to drown him before they brought him, like, back. And the fact that Rollo started laughing, he was just like, oh, okay, they had to, like, reinitiate me or something. Like, that was the vibe I got from that. Is like, all right, your point was proven. Let's go do what we're here to do. That's what I got from that.
But it's like, what are you going to do now when it's time to go home?
He goes home. He thinks he goes home. I mean...
You're not coming back into the bed, dude. You're sleeping on the couch, homie.
Well, I would imagine that he might, like, remove her then, under those circumstances.
She's belongs there. He technically doesn't.
Yeah, but they've given him a lot. I don't know what his official title is currently. They didn't, I don't think...
Okay, but now that he's shown that he's gonna leave, they're gonna be like, oh, well then fuck you then, get out of here.
I mean, he could play it up to, like... I went to supervise to make sure they didn't go kill any of our people. Like, he could play it like that. It's not that hard to be like...
But Gisela knows.
I mean, she does, but...
You don't think people are going to listen to the princess?
I think people are going to listen to him because he's big, scary Viking guy. And they've been, like, he's been in charge of them for many, many, many years now.
I'm just saying.
I could just totally, like, I would come back and be like, I went on the journey to supervise and protect our people. And people would be like, oh, yeah, cool, all right, cool, thanks, Rollo, appreciate it. Like, I could totally see it
But how do you come back when your wife is like, this is the end?
I mean, she talks a big game. We'll see.
She's fucking leaving.
We'll see if she sticks to that.
She broke a glass and shit.
Oh my god.
She's done with it.
That's official. She broke a glass. It's not like he's going off to, like, go, like, have relations with other women. He just went to go raid.
I don't know.
He went to go raid.
That's a Viking way, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I see him coming back in one piece and just like saying what he needs to say to like just make everything better. Like, I don't know. He's got to come back first. Like, I don't know exactly where they're going or what they're going to run into. But, I mean, they do have a lot of ships and warriors.
He has small children. How dare you be irresponsible?
Yeah. I mean, that's true. But regardless, there's those three very interesting storylines between what Ragnar's doing, what Rollo and Bjorn are doing, what Lagertha's up to. It's been a very, like, as much as I hate the way in the direction that Ragnar has gone in, and I'm quite nervous what he's now doing in England, like, I'm not comfortable with it, but I really, really like the way he's building up Ivar and giving him confidence and making him feel good. And he's like, the moment you feel like you're at a disability is when you become special. And
the moment you accept it, then you become great.
Yeah, and that's like an amazing message.
Like,
and
stop trying to change what the truth is.
Stop trying to walk like a normal person, because that will never be you. Mm-hmm. Accept it and become an absolute superstar.
Yeah.
And
be great with what you have.
And that's a great message.
Grow where you are planted.
Exactly. That is a great message. I think like that part was like, he's still got a lot of great wisdom to share, which is awesome. I just don't like where he's going. I'm a little nervous. But do you have any other thoughts on this episode?
I do not.
All right, y'all. We got a couple things that we need to open, a couple shout outs. And as always, like, you guys send us stuff, we're going to shout you out. We're going to acknowledge it because we appreciate it. You guys don't have to do it, but you do. And we're super grateful. We want to acknowledge and send some shout outs. So we're going to open some packages now.
Yes. So the first one I want to acknowledge is Brookie. Thank you, Brookie. I'm like making sure that like no evidence or none of her stuff is like on our thing. But here's our PO box. It is always in the description box below.
Yep.
And she sent us like she had mailed us a letter, which one of the cards behind this card. And so I wrote her back, because anytime you write me a letter with a return address, I'm going to write you back. And then, so she sent another letter.
Good old-fashioned handwritten letters.
I love those. Those are my favorites. And then she also sent this card right here, which has been up here for a while. I hope you've noticed. And then another letter. So I will be writing you back, Brookie, as soon as I get a moment. And then
our new blanket.
Stranger Things blanket. I would like to thank Truman Tucker.
It's turned into like a tradition.
Yes.
Send us a blanket, it gets featured on the couch.
Absolutely.
It's so dope.
And honestly, Truman, thank you so much. I'm not gonna share your letter, I mean, unless you want me to, but
I mean, it's personal.
It is personal, and two of the things that you struggle with, I struggle with also. So I appreciate that very, very much. I totally understand where you're coming from, and again, thank you.
So grateful. We are so grateful for your letter, we absolutely love the new blanket.
It's dope.
It gives us a little new color in the background, which looks it looks really good on camera, I feel like.
Again, please don't feel obligated to send us anything. You know, you spend that money on yourself. You know, you don't need to send it to us. We appreciate it so much.
And our first package. Here's a note.
So I love this letter so much. Also, Ashley E. She says, so the last reaction vid, the post-wedding scene, it became clear that you may approve of owning this art piece like some of my girlfriends possibly. Wink. You know, like for science. She said, hey, TV rooms deserve shirtless Viking. Besides, I think your hub is probably confident enough to withstand. And I'm gonna leave the rest of that letter for me, but I just want to say thank you so much, Ashley. Thank you for thinking of me.
I'll let you open it.
And don't mind the nail polish, I will fix it.
Sitting here picking at it.
Oh God, stop. I had a bubble in my gel nail polish.
She just gets nervous on the show and picks at her nails.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh my God. Yeah, buddy.
Very fitting for this episode.
Fucking yeah, man. Woo!
A shirtless Rollo.
I am blushing.
I mean, the dude is jacked.
He's fucking ripped.
I can't allow him to be front and center in our background.
Just for right now.
And then this is the last thing that we got. Last one.
I fucking love that shit so much. Thanks, Ashley. What is this?
Some Rollos.
Oh my god, yes!
What timing?
Oh my god.
There's no note though.
There's no note?
No.
Damn it!
If you sent us the Rollos, let us know. Let us know if it was who it was.
Hold on.
Did Ashley send them?
I don't think so.
Alright, so if you, yeah. If you sent the Rollos, how amazing is that?
Wait, I have to show you what a Rollo looks like.
They all know what a Rollo is.
Some of our viewers do not.
It's on the package. Just look at the package.
So good.
Look, that's a Rollo right there.
Hold, please hold.
You can see it on the package.
This is a Rollo.
Wow, you just dug in.
This is a Rollo. Thank you so much.
An episode where we see Rollo for the first time. We open up a package of Rollos and you get a shirtless Rollo painting. Fantastic. Thank you guys so much. If you're ever interested in sending something again, don't feel obligated to do it, but there always is our P.O. box is down in the description below always for all our videos. I think it's like way at the bottom. You gotta scroll through a whole bunch of links and stuff to get to it. But it's down there. But yeah, like again.
This is super fun. I mean, if you ever like wanted a shout out or whatever, that's one way to do it.
Yeah. So we're always going to acknowledge people who send us stuff one way or another.
You spent your money. This is our virtual thank you card.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So yeah, we appreciate all of you. As always, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and we will catch you next time. Gonna enjoy some Rollos. Have a good one. Bye.